Okay, welcome everybody. I had a losing day today, so why did I lose money? Let me just look around the charts and I will hopefully enlighten you. So this indices had a heavy drop, and so I started shorting pullbacks. And you can see here I've got the, where's my pen gone? I've got the wrong room. Let me just change the shit. Sorry, start again. I thought I was looking at the other room, the other screen. That's better. Right, start again. And so a couple of ways to the downside here. I started shorting here. I'm short at the moment, and at the moment it's not working. So just trying to limit my losses and then get out. But the reason why I shorted is because it's in my trading plan to just short on pullbacks. So here we are with a couple of ways to the downside. So I'm just shorting into this resistance, and now just trying another short up here. This purple line is Sunday's high. So we closed here at 312, opened at 300, so pushed up into 380, and then we sold, got above it, sold, and now just fractionally above it, looking as if we could go up to 460, 470. All right, so I will just let that play out and see what is going on. At the moment, you can see on this daily chart, we look as if we are potentially, if we could break through up here and close well today, so we're right on the line now, up here at 400. If we can close up here, then we could eventually do 700, at which point that will be an extreme, the MACD will be very, very high. There is a divergence here, in fact. At the moment, so does that mean this is going to come off, or does that give scope for that to push higher? Well, at the moment, looks as if that's going to give scope to push higher. I did make money out of the FTSE. I certainly didn't hold it. Big drop. I just scalped it for a few pips into the close from 746 down to 730. I literally got 10 pips. It was that pathetic. It's sort of symbolic of my day, really. However, this DAX sold off really nicely. So we looked jolly and happy. I started shorting, it stopped me out, and the problem was I didn't get back in. That was the problem, so I must do that and make sure that I get in these trades. So if I get stopped out again and the setup gets confirmed later in the session, then I will jump in again. I do normally, I don't know, I thought the first entry was good, bit shocked to be stopped out, I guess. And you can see here that the major resistance was 372, and we went up about 383, 385. Let's double check that. About 380. So I just narrowly got stopped out, and then it rolled over into 11 o'clock. All right, so what are we going to do tomorrow? Well, tomorrow I would be looking to short, if I call a 15-minute chart up, line that up ready for tomorrow. Take off that setting. Obviously I'll reset this if we breach either side of this tomorrow. So there's our low, there's our high. So you can see if you fit the move, you can see that 290 was a problem. Currently 263. So tomorrow I would very much like, if we're looking at zones, I would like to get short somewhere in this upper zone. So my short target is going to be 310, 330, 355. So any push into that area would be a retest of major resistance lines and potentially give us another leg down, because this, to me, and we've actually got a sell signal. We've got a new high in this little run and a close below. So that's a daily sell signal. So I think we could come all the way down to 150, 145, 150. At which point we're going to come into this cluster of moving averages. I think we could come all the way down to 13,000, potentially 900. And that's not untypical. The normal cycle in the start of the year is you get a little push up. Sorry, forget that. You get a push up, then you get it sold into late January. And then as you come out of January into February, you get the push up, and you start to get a run potentially into April, May and June. So if we can come down into support and find some buyers either here or under here, assuming we sell that amount, of course, then that could bode well. Here we've got a big seller's bar here, as significant as this bar here, and that dragged us right the way down to 900. So that's possibly what we're in for, unless of course we close immediately higher. So I'm looking to short the DAX. The pound is very range bound so far. If you look at the 60 minutes, we had this big pop up last week, and bobbing around in this big box since last Wednesday. So it's spent a week in a range of, what's that, 500, 120 pip range in 7 days. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So that's not a very good one to trade. I can't see where that's going to go at the moment because of that range. Let's just get the high and the low last week. And see where that wants to go. What else have we got? We got very bullish oil sitting up there, ramped up on Tuesday, and we're sitting up there. So a pullback to 62.50 is a buy if we see that. I was looking at this Euro Aussie. The daily is not doing it right now. I'm still on high alert for this one. I still think if we can just come back and close above 270, I think that will light the paper for a potential move back up to 158. Keep you up to date on that one. Euro. I think 940 is a potential buy area now. If we come into 940 and find a high, close higher, I think that could work. If we can see that one. Otherwise, I don't think there's much else to look for really. The pound yen, the yen pairs have just been selling overnight. The big bars, that was 1 o'clock in the morning, midnight, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. These are all just selling into the closes overnight. So the main focus for tomorrow will be the DAX. So I will look for shorts into these resistance areas. 330, that's a good one. That's one that came up on the fib zone, didn't it? Yes. 330 is the top of the inner fib zone. All right. I hope that helps. See you in the room tomorrow. Bye for now.